We did. Hello there, Internet. Today I want to talk about embracing failure. So, if you're going about the business of trying to be a happy human being, that's going to involve practicing a lot of new skills. Anytime you practice a lot of new skills, you're going to fail quite a bit. And there's going to be a voice eventually, somewhere in the back of your head, that's going to say, "Oh, wow, look at you, just failing all the time. Man, you really suck at this. Why don't you just give up?" And if you don't have the tools in place to tell that voice to go piss up a rope, then you're not going to have a good time. You're going to give up. You're going to wake up, a year, 2 years down the road and go like, "Man, I was doing all those things that took care of me. Whatever happened to that?" So you really have to have an attitude of mind of failure's going to happen. That's part of the process. And I'm going to prepare myself emotionally for the experience of failure by leaning into it, by just embracing it. Yes, this is where I'm going to extract all the information I need to figure out what it is in my life that engineers an experience of failure. How is it that every single time I try to do something that's good for me, that takes care of me, that just disappears from my life so quickly? And yet every time I try to do something that's really not contributing, really not making my life better, man, that sticks around forever. We got to figure that out, and the way that we figure that out is to fail to bring good things into our life over and over and over, but with an attentive frame of mind so that we extract the maximum value out of that, so that we learn as much as we possibly can from that. So I want to talk about the value of making commitments. So it's not enough, well, I shouldn't say it's not, but it's not the maximum helpful just to fail at stuff. It's really helpful if we actually sit down and make a commitment to what success is going to look like. Because as soon as you make a commitment, then you have engineered a situation where you cannot lose. Because either, one, you keep your commitment and you're just practicing keeping your commitments to yourself. Awesome. That is an excellent skill to have, and it's part of a healthy and happy human life experience. But the alternative is the forces within your mind that set you up for failure have to make a showing. And they have to make a showing within a time frame that you have set up. So they have to come and fight you on the battlefield of your choosing, and you're going to be there to see exactly what weapons they employ to stymie your efforts to make an improvement in some facet of your life. And under those circumstances, well, hey, maybe you do fail. It doesn't matter. If you fail tomorrow, there's always the next day. But you're going to learn something. Guaranteed, because you're going to be there paying attention. You're going to know this is coming because you chose the time and place that these forces have to muster and defeat your commitment to doing something that improves your life experience. And that engineered opportunity for learning is absolutely critical to making progress. You just have to go, okay, I'm going to do this thing for myself. Boom, here it is. This is the box it lives in. One day I'll get good at figuring out where the camera's actually pointing. This is the box that it lives in. All right, now I'm going to watch what happens in this box. And sooner or later, here you are. Here comes whatever your limiting paradigm is, whatever the behaviors and the attitudes of mind are that hold you back. They're going to crop up. And then you just document until you are the world's leading expert on the processes that lead you to failure. And then you're ready to start implementing. Then you're ready to start designing your interventions in your life experience around countering the things that lead you to failure. You do this enough times and you'll find, hey, I don't fail as much, right? Or when I do fail, I recover very quickly. And I get right back on the path. And I'm just making incremental strides. Because if I create some criterion today, this is what success looks like, and I fall short of that, okay, but I'm probably further in the direction that I want to be than I was when I started, right? So we stop, we reflect, we learn as much as we can, and then from there, we redefine success, right, to just inch us a little bit further along, a little bit further along, a little bit further along. So through successive cycles of this, we'll end up where we originally set out to get, right? And that'll be our new baseline, and we're already reaching for the next thing. So that's some attitudes of mind around failure. Now, recently, I've been practicing this. I had a whole wonderful manic moment where I was like, yes, I'm going to upload videos every single day. And it didn't happen. I got like 2. And so I got to reflect on that, right? And it's like, okay, well, on day 3, I didn't make a video. I already know I failed, right? I set this unreasonable goal for myself. Sweet. How did this happen? What happened? Well, okay, I got to accept that, one, oversubscribing myself is one of the behaviors that exists in my life, where I have this very large upwelling of like energy and creative drive, and I feel like, yes, this is it, I'm gonna, right? And then, okay, well, 2 days later, there's a different cognitive weather, and then in addition to that, like, okay, so I know that that's a thing, so I already have to have my frame of mind that I may set goals that are a little bit beyond where I am right now, and it's fine. All right, I'll learn something. But the other thing is, I know that I'm a human being whose bias is away from structure. And so I will under-structure any intervention I'm trying to make in my life on the first pass. I just know it. So, the first thing I do in the post-mortem, like, okay, I failed, cool. How did I fail? Is, what structures did I actually put into place? I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but my phone was just buzzing at me because that was my make a video notification going off on my phone, because hey, I understructured last time. Let's see if we can add a little bit of structure. Let's incrementally approach the optimum level of structure that's actually going to get the goal achieved. And that's my bias. Some people are going to be way on the other end of that spectrum, and they're going to overstructure, and maybe they need to walk it back a little bit because the structure gets in the way. I've never been in a situation where structure got in the way of my life because I've never implemented that much structure. You got to know what your biases are. So having then seen that, okay, now I'm going to get some more structure involved. Cool. Now I'm going to try to do another week where I upload a video every week. Another week where I upload a video every day. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Am I going to find out a new way that I fail at making videos? Absolutely. And as this cruises along, I'll still be probably making videos at a higher rate than I would have if I hadn't made the effort at all. So the net result of a sequence of failures is actually going to be a successful addition to my life experience. That's where it's got to be.